I'm studying her, and this is everything that I learned this week. This week, I studied why self improvement never feels finished, the infinity of self improvement. Self development was never meant to be a project that you complete. When you feel like you're never at the finish line, this isn't a fault with you. There is no finish line with self development. It's a way that you're supposed to live, it's a lifestyle. Some key concepts of this lecture are the I'll be happy when trap, endless optimization, productivity as avoidance, growth without embodiment, and building a life you don't need to escape from. Chapter 1: The Trap of Chasing Happiness. The most dangerous belief in self improvement is that happiness is somewhere else. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I get that job. I'll be happy when I move to that city. I'll be happy when I become her. Having this mindset turns your life into a waiting room. Once you reach that goal that you think that you want, you will just move on to the next one. And you'll never be happy if happiness is never where you are. The problem isn't ambition, it's delay. Joy is always deferred to the future version of yourself, and your brain is conditioned to think that now is never enough. When your goals are achieved, satisfaction disappears quickly. The finish line moves, the standard shifts, and the pressure returns. This is how self improvement becomes self rejection. You're not building a life, you're just learning to tolerate the present in hope of a better future. That's not happiness, and that's not self development. Chapter 2: Growth as a way of being and not a project. Self improvement fails the moment it becomes a project to finish. Growth isn't a checklist, it's all about your mindset. It's a way of relating to yourself and to your life, reflecting on the past, and thinking about the future. It's not about avoiding the present. When improvement becomes a project, you lose interest in it. When it becomes a lifestyle, you stay motivated because you don't have to think about it. It's just who you are. You are the sort of person that values improvement. This is the difference between optimization and embodiment. Optimization makes you ask, what can I fix? Embodiment asks, how can I love the person I am as I am growing? You don't grow by escaping yourself. You grow by owning your life at every stage. Chapter 3: Choosing standards over constant dissatisfaction. There is a difference between having standards and living in constant disappointment. Endless dissatisfaction is often seen as being ambitious, but it's not. It's avoidance. Productivity becomes a way to outrun the present, to outrun the feeling that this isn't enough. Standards are different. Standards guide behavior without rejecting the present. They allow progress and appreciation to coexist. You can want more without hating where you are currently. Build a life that feels livable now, not just impressive later. You can do this in a few ways. The first is not being so hard on yourself and not being where you think you should be. I mean, honestly, who is deciding where you should be anyway? You can do this by romanticization. You can do this by practicing gratitude. You can do this just by appreciating how far you've come, acknowledging the goals you've already met before you move on to the next one. There will never be a moment when you are finished. Self development doesn't end, and that's not a problem to solve. It's the point. The work is not about the result, it's about the journey. It's about doing the work and how you feel when you're doing it. You should celebrate your wins. You should not postpone being happy because you're not where you want to be in 10 years. The goal is to build a life you don't need to escape from. Here are some reflection prompts for this week. 1. Where in your life are you telling yourself, I'll be happy when? Where are you delaying yourself permission to enjoy? 2. Which self-improvement habits genuinely support your life? Which ones are helping you to avoid sitting with who you are now? Be honest, because avoidance often looks productive. 3. Do you treat growth like a checklist for you to complete? What would you change if improvement wasn't things that you did, but just the way that you live? 4. Are your standards guiding you forward? Are they keeping you in a state of not enough? What would it look like to hold standards without rejecting your current self? Without secretly telling yourself that you're not good enough? 5. Build a life that you don't need to escape from. If you stopped chasing the next version of yourself for just a moment, What small adjustment can you make in your life to make you happier today?